You slowly open your eyes to see a framed DD214 on your wall. The thought of shaving doesn't even come across your mind because for the first time in many years, you don't have to listen to, you don't have to report to, you don't have to be responsible for anyone. This is the smell of freedom. But what people don't tell you about this newfound freedom is that it can literally make you or break you. What you choose to do with this freedom will decide whether you sleep and live underneath a bridge or if you see continued success in your life. Here on Champagne Throttle, I hope to motivate you to do the latter. You all responded very well to my last military related video, so today I'm bringing you 4 books that you should read after you get out of the military. I'm not going to waste your time, so let's go. The very first book that I'm going to recommend is called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And this book is all about building habits. It's all about the 8th wonder of the world, compound interest. What you don't realize is that we are the perfect representation of thousands and thousands of decisions that we've made up until this point. This book teaches you not only how to have a good philosophy that fuels your actions, but how to make those good actions into good habits, which will eventually give you a good life. This book it can't be recommended enough. It was one of the very first books I covered on this channel for a reason. I recommend if there's any book that you grab from these 4, let it be The Slight Edge. A very big problem that I've noticed from some individuals that leave the military is that they have no tribe. They have no tribe. They were picked up and plucked from their hometowns, dropped into the biggest gang in this entire country, and they knew their place in the world. But after they get kicked out of the gang, after they get that DD214, they're left wondering, okay, where do I fit in? And that's where the next book comes in, The Way of Men by Jack Donovan. This book is Jack Donovan. I cannot preach and praise him enough. I believe that he will be remembered as one of the greatest authors of our generation during our time just going through everything that we're going through. And The Way of Men is one of the very first books that really got the gears turning in my head on how to build a tribe and the importance of building a tribe. The way of man is to create order from chaos. This world has become more chaotic than ever. Every single day, by the time you see this video, you're going to see another headline of some stupid stuff that has happened. And if you're a lone wolf, you're trying to play it lone wolf out here, you're not going to survive for very long. The Way of Men speaks on the importance of tribalism, and then his subsequent books literally teach you how to build a tribe of like-minded people and all kind of stuff like that. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for those that just want like a little tiny Boy Scouts or a little Instagram club. It's not for that. It's for the real. It's for the real deal. So I definitely recommend The Way of Man or anything that Jack Donovan writes. And the third type of book that I'm going to recommend to you is a survival guide. It can be a basic survival guide, but long story short, you need to have answers to all the hard questions that the military provided answers to. Like, oh, where am I going to get weapons? Or, oh, where am I going to get food? All those questions that the military automatically answers, you are now the head of your own gang. You must figure that out for your people, because your family, your loved ones, they're going to be looking to you as that veteran to have answers to those hard questions. And the questions could be, what do you do in case we need to leave the house? Or what do you do in case we need to stay here? How are we going to operate if we run out of food or we're not able to get water? You need to have answers to those types of questions, because if you don't, no one will have those answers to those questions for you. You know, no one's going to care about you as much as you and yours. So I recommend that you take a little bit of initiative, especially in today's day and age. I mean, it's no telling how things can go. I've been trying to preach survival and just being, somewhat prepared for things for as long as I can remember, even before I left the military. And if there's one book that you grab, let it be a survival book. All right, so after you leave this family that you've known for 4, 8, 20, or 30 years, you're going to have some bad days. It's not all sunshine and rainbows on the outside. You could be dealing with a chronic injury. You could be dealing with depression. You could be dealing with newfound financial issues. You're going to have some sort of obstacle. You're going to have something to overcome. And that's why the 4th book that I'm going to recommend is Ryan Holiday's The Obstacle is the Way. This book breaks down the perception, the actions, and the willpower behind overcoming obstacles. Not just overcoming obstacles, but using those obstacles to make your life better. Using those obstacles to find newfound willpower. Using those obstacles to take a moment to make good action. or change your perception. This is the single greatest book, I believe, in overcoming hard times. And it's not gonna, like I said, it's not all gonna be sunshine and rainbows when you're on the outside. And that's why the fourth book that I recommend is The Obstacle is the Way. I really hope you guys actually grab these books and start turning the pages in them, because I'm telling you, they're life-changing. They are life-changing. I'm not just coming on here to talk my head off, you know. And hey, if there's a book that you think I should have put on this list that's not here, be sure to let me know in the comments. Leave a comment to let me know. My honorable mentions include About Face, Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink, and everybody's heard of David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. Everybody's heard of those books, but I wanted to recommend books to you that aren't normally recommended to veterans. And hey, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And all 12 of my subscribers that watch my video, I'm grateful for you. If you're trying to be number 13, be sure to hit that subscribe button also. I really appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, peace.